As you well know, and if you've been a part of this family, as so many of us have, small business is the heart of our communities. And our next speaker has devoted herself to protecting and strengthening those who take risk, create jobs, and keep our towns vibrant. Diane Hardy is the founder and executive director of the Mom and Pop Alliance, where she advocates for independent business owners and works to ensure that they have a strong voice in the policies that affect our livelihood. She's also a driving force behind today's event as the founder of the Palmetto Panel. This gathering exists because of her vision, her hard work, and her commitment to bringing thoughtful voices together for meaningful conversations for the great state of South Carolina and our future. As you can only imagine, organizing an event like this takes a lot of time and a lot of behind-the-scenes work, and she's had a dedicated team that has helped her. But let's not forget the fact that it's one person's vision that is changing South Carolina. Please join me in welcoming our good friend Diane Hardy. Let's give her a round of applause for all the work that she has done.
Okay, I think we just need 1 second for my tech support. So, thank you so much for all of you coming today. This is great that you all came out for Palmetto Panel 26. We have a fascinating lineup of speakers for you today, and they're going to bring you information that you haven't had. Topics such as AI, data centers, and more. This is truly a statewide conference. We have people from Myrtle Beach, Aiken, Rock Hill, Oconee County, Greenville, Spartanburg, Myrtle, it's just everywhere. Beaufort, okay. Charleston, I think I missed you. So take this time today. You're in a room with fellow citizens that care very much about the future of South Carolina. So take this time to network and get to know each other. You know, I absolutely love South Carolina. I've often said that I think I was born in the wrong state. When I was 9 years old, I started telling my parents, when I grow up, I'm moving to the Carolinas. And I have no idea where I got that idea. I had never been here. But it was just something I just knew I wanted to do. So as soon as I graduated Michigan State, I packed up my car, I had my microwave, my clothes, $200 in my pocket, no plan, no furniture, no apartment, all by myself, and I drove down to Charleston. And I just thought, well, I'm just gonna make it work. And you know, I really wish that someone had told me, Diane, you may want to work some extra shifts because if you're going to move to Charleston in June, you should get a car with air conditioning. So I learned that the hard way. But South Carolina did not disappoint. We have stunning places throughout the state, and people are great and friendly, and I love it here as much as I thought I would. But I truly believe in leaving things better than you found them. And so to that end, let's see if this will work here. Okay, my tech support, hon. I'll let him advance it. I was going to tell you to that end, I wanted to leave South Carolina in a better way than when I found it, and we started Palmetto Panel. And this was when it was back at Clemson University. And we started it in 2014, and it ran for 5 years. Some of you may have been at this event. Have any of you gone to past Palmetto Panel? Okay, awesome, great. And so something in 2019 just told me not to do it. I don't know why, but now looking back on it, it was truly a God thing because I had no idea that COVID was right around the corner, and we would have had to cancel the whole thing. So then COVID hit, and I was absolutely shocked and appalled, and I'm sure many of you were, with how citizens were treated and how small businesses were treated. And I felt I needed to do something. And then I learned that small businesses really don't have a big say in our State House. As you probably know, the big corporations and the special interests, they have lobbyists down there every day. But South Carolina's over 450 small businesses are too busy working in their businesses to get down to the State House. So I felt called to start an organization that would bring South Carolina's small businesses together. Yeah. So as you may know, we started the Mom and Pop Alliance of South Carolina, a statewide organization for small businesses, about a little over 5 years ago now. And so what the Alliance does is we do advocacy, and we find issues that businesses care about, be it tort reform, lawsuit reform, like Michael was talking about, tax reform, other issues. And we bring our signature popcorn to all 170 legislators. Hopefully the legislators in the room have had this great popcorn. And we just find issues that small businesses care about, and we're down there in their corner. We also provide communication. So we're helping communication. We bring the needs of small businesses down to Columbia, but then we also provide communication by letting small business owners know what's happening in Columbia that could impact them. So we do that through our newsletters. And if you become a member of the Mom and Pop Alliance, it's just a small fee. My husband and I, we do not take a salary for this. There's a small fee that helps cover the costs if you become a member. And then you'll get our newsletters, and we keep you updated on what's going on down there. And then we also provide education. We do this. We've traveled the state with various presentations and have written dozens of articles on various topics that people may not be aware of. And now with the Mom and Pop Alliance up and going, I felt like I finally had the bandwidth to relaunch Palmetto Panel. And so today we're going to have a great lineup of speakers for you. AI and data centers, which if I think about it, those words were not even in our lexicon back when we did the original Palmetto Panel. That's how fast things are changing and how important it is for us to all keep up. Also have we have a great speaker who will be addressing about protecting our electrical grid. I mean, what's more important than the grid? I mean, without that, we really don't have a civilization, right? So super important. We'll introduce you to innovative ideas on education and healthcare. And when you hear from the healthcare speaker later this afternoon, I want you to know that what he's doing actually works. What he's talking about, direct primary care, I was able to provide really good doctor's care to my hourly employees at the bakery. We have 50 employees, and they really love it, and they've actually come to me in tears thanking me because it is so great for them to have access to a doctor that's affordable. And of course, every single Palmetto panel, we have had the topic of self-governance. The Center for Self-Governance, I've taken training through the Center for Self-Governance, and I can, for years now, and I can honestly say that without that training, I would have never had the courage to do the Palmetto Panel or to start the Mom and Pop Alliance. And of course, you're going to hear from a former British Prime Minister, and who doesn't want to hear that, right? So this is going to be great. I'm grateful to all of you as a member of Parliament. Sorry, I misspoke. He's not the British member of Parliament. Thank you. Thank you. Still very cool, though. I'm grateful to so many of you who made the effort to travel here, especially the elected officials. You know, they're right in the middle of session and budget is next week, so it's a real sacrifice for them to be here today. And I hope you leave with the information and inspiration to make South Carolina the strongest state in the nation. Thank you.